Well, good morning. Hi, everybody. It is Vlogmas Day 11, and today we're going to be having a chill day, working on some crochet projects, some safety eye orders. I need to price some plushies and generally have more of a relaxed day. Every day of Vlogmas so far has been pretty intense, pretty lots of hours of filming and crocheting, and I just need to have like a chill day. More of a calm day. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to start off with some Etsy orders. I have 3 different orders that I need to fulfill. I don't want to bore you with a bunch of filming of me painting safety eyes, but I will show you what's in the order and the different safety eyes that people purchased. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. I keep my safety eyes stored in these containers. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested in getting a container like this. Each of these different sections empties out and you can store anything that you want in here. But I'm gonna go through first and see what the orders are for and which ones I already have painted, and then make a list of the ones that I still need to make. Looks like this. So I have Snowscape, Tropical, Jade, and Cotton Candy. Those are the ones that were ordered. And now I'm going to go through and see which ones I actually already have, and then I'm just going to cross them off so that I know not to paint them. So I can see now which ones I need to make. I need to make a 25mm gold flash, 3 25mm Snowscape, 1 30mm tropical, 1 25mm tropical, 2 35mm Jade, 1 30mm Cotton Candy, and 1 20mm Cotton Candy. So now I'm gonna go grab all of the safety eyes and start on my first. It's like 2 degrees outside, 2, which is so cold. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, I noticed some of my drawers are empty, so I'm gonna pull out all the bags of sinker safety eyes and just kind of check over my inventory, because I don't want to get an order and then realize I don't have that size eye. So I'm gonna grab all my bags, and then we're gonna fill up my container, and then I'll be able to see if I need to place an order. In this bag, I have all of my 25mm, and I have quite a few. I think I purchased like a pack of 100, and I'll link all of the links down below for you guys if you're interested in purchasing your own sinker eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my 25mm drawer. Now that I use specialty backs, I need to go ahead and get all the white backs out of here. I will keep them like for emergencies, like when I'm making my own projects and I just found a birthday party eye in here. When I need to like make my own projects, but if I'm selling safety eyes, I want to use only the new backs. And if you don't know what the new backs are, I'll show those to you guys. I haven't been using them very long, but they look like this and they don't crack. So those are the ones that I now send with all of my safety eye orders. So I've looked through all of my safety eyes and I'm pretty well stocked on all of them. I was kind of surprised. I thought I would be low in something, but these are the ones that I need to paint or get painted. I found quite a few like individual safety eyes that I had tried different painting techniques where I only had one painted. So I set those in a different container so that if I want to ever go back and make a set, I can just grab another eye and make a similar set. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started painting these eyes, and when I'm all finished, I'll show you guys how they turned out. Morning, it's the next day, and I stayed up so late last night painting safety eyes, but I wanna show you guys how they all turned out because they're so pretty. I am using my camera today, which I don't usually use because I just find it so fiddly to manage, like getting onto my phone, turning the camera on, making sure everything's charged. I can just grab my phone and film. But I know after watching yesterday's Vlogmas that the sound was so awful when I walked away from my phones. So if I look tired, that's because I am. My husband got me up at 6 a.m. so that we could go to an appointment. And then after I got ready, we realized that we didn't have the appointment at that time. And so then we just went to breakfast, and I still only got 6 hours of sleep and didn't really need to get up that early. So I'm a little sleepy, but once I'm up, then I'm just like, okay, what am I going to get done today? So let's go over what my projects are for today before I show you the safety eyes. I did a little Michael's trip while we were out. So I'll show you guys what I got at Michael's. One of the items is for my tree, my ornament tree that you see behind me. I got some fairy lights, and then I also got some yarn because I have a custom order that I'm going to be doing in a couple of days. That's a giant shark, and I needed gray yarn and white yarn. And then I also got some double-sided tape because that's what you guys recommended. So that's what I got for my ornaments to make the plushies stay in place. I was really disappointed by the yarn at Michael's. I thought Michael's would step up after Joann's went out of business and increase their yarn supply, and I've never seen so few balls of yarn on the shelves. And maybe it was because they were having a buy one get one 50% off sale, but I was pretty disappointed. I even pulled the bins out down below and they were full of t-shirts. So I was like, where's the yarn? Sometimes they have crates of yarn in the aisles so that if you walk out of the yarn area, you can see other yarn. You're like, okay, maybe they don't have the yarn here, but sometimes they'll have like a separate Bernat display down the aisle a little bit. Nothing. I saw no yarn anywhere. I saw the huge Karen cakes that were like this big that I would probably never buy. So let me show you the safety eyes that I made for these 3 orders that I just got. First order is for Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for your order. And she purchased one Snowscape 18 millimeters, 20 millimeter Snowscape, 18 millimeter jade, 25 millimeter jade, 25 millimeter Snowscape, 35 millimeter jade. So I don't get very many orders for 35 millimeters, but it is an opportunity for you to see the amazing colors. And when you turn it like this, you can kind of see the blue, but in person, it's so beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I'm actually getting close to running out of this glitter, so I need to maybe order some more because I've had quite a few orders for jade. The second order that I got was from Therese. I think it's either Teresa or Therese. Thank you, Therese, for your order. And she ordered tropical in 25 millimeter, gold in 25 millimeter. I'm using a different gold paint, so I hope, Therese, you're okay with this. It's a little bit brighter and a little bit, it's like a deeper color than the one I was using before. I was noticing some issues with that gold paint. I don't know how I did this, but I missed a set of safety eyes, so I just had to take a pause, and I have my 20 millimeter jade to blue under the heat lamp, which was very frustrating because I swear I counted them out, but somehow I missed it. Anyway, this is an order from Kimberly. Kimberly, thank you so much for your order. She ordered 25 tropical and cotton candy 30. Those are really pretty. and then Snowscape 25, and then she also ordered 25 Jade to Blues. And then two 25 millimeter Snowscape is Cotton Candy 20 millimeter. Okay, I just put the third layer of resin mica powder on those eyes, going through the heat lamp again, and so I thought I would go ahead and show you guys my Michaels haul, super small. I'm going to be making a shark for a friend. I'm going to put a picture of it on the screen so that you guys can see it, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to make it. I don't think too long, and I don't know which day I want to work on it or if I want to do it like over several days. So I went ahead and got this yarn from Michaels, and I hope it's not more of a purple. I think it's gray. Let's see what it's called. It's just called Vapor Gray. I'm pretty positive I've purchased this color before, and I went ahead and got 4. I don't have any gray yarn like this at all, so I thought it's okay to have extra. So I got 4 skeins of Vapor Gray, and then for the underbelly, I was thinking of cream, and this is the color Whipped Cream. So I bought 2 skeins like this because it was buy one, get one half off. I think cream, possibly. The other thing that I purchased was fairy lights. I got the most adorable fairy lights from Michaels, and I just put the batteries in, and I'm so excited to put these on my tree and show you guys how it looks. I got 2 boxes of them. Looks like this. They were 60% off, which was amazing. The last thing that I purchased was double-sided tape because you guys recommended it. This was the cheaper one. It's by Recollections from Michaels. And I'm going to try this in the ornament and see how it works. I remembered that I made these ornaments for one of my videos, and I think I'm going to put these in the ornament balls just so that they all are similar. And I'm really going to focus on these at my next market instead of keychains or swinging characters. So I'm going to go grab 3 balls and put these ornaments in there and also get the lights on my tree and show it to you guys. I love the chicken. So this chicken is one of the ones that keeps falling over. So let's try the double-sided tape and see if it works. So it looks like this. I saw glue dots. I saw really thin tape like this. And I thought, okay, and I also saw foam tape, but I think that would be too thick and I don't want it to show through. So let's just try this and see how it goes. So it looks like it's red, and then I've got to take off the red. I just stuck it right here, like, oops. I just stuck it right here inside. Now let's put our little chicken in there. It worked. You guys, thank you so much for that suggestion. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so much better than permanently sticking them down. I just took those 3 that I told you about and put them into the ornament balls. Oh my gosh. This is the biggest one, and they like barely fit, but so cute. Don't need any double-sided tape, and I love the black and white plaid ribbon with it. And then I also put the snowman in there. I'm really liking the black and white plaid ribbon. I think it just goes with everything, especially people who may have like a different holiday they celebrate. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. So overall, I have 11, and I definitely want to make more. I'm looking at them thinking I should make more chickens. I feel like putting a chicken on a Christmas tree, people might really, really want to do that. I'm going to show you guys what the tree looks like with all the ornaments on it. Some of them are a little wonky. I may have to move them around, but this one over here is probably too long, but I'll adjust it when I get to the market. But I think, oops, I just lost one. I think the lights on the tree give it like a really cute whimsical flair. So I think I'm going to start pricing all of the plushies that I have made in the last week because I have 2 more days and I don't want to wait till the last day, which is something I would do is wait till the last day. So I'm going to go grab my computer and get out my labels and start pricing things, and then I'll kind of explain to you guys how I'm going to price everything that I've made. Okay, I've gone through and priced everything that I have made in the last, I would say, week, and I actually haven't made very much. I guess probably because Vlogmas is going on and I've been doing other types of videos as well. But I thought I would go over my inventory with you that I have made just to kind of explain my prices a little bit. And if you have any thoughts, I would appreciate it. I'm in Maine, and I would say I'm not going to a super affluent area. I'm going to a place where people don't want to spend a lot of money on plushies, but at the same time, I don't want to underprice. But if there's something specific that you're like, you need to charge more for that, or that's really too expensive, just let me know. But I live in a pretty average area in Maine. So the first plushie that I priced was my Snow Beast, which I just made. I just love this pattern. And by the way, there's a lot of patterns here, so if there's something specific that you would like the link to, let me know and I'll make sure I put it in the comments below. But I'm charging $30 for him. I was going back and forth between $28 and $30. He does have specialty hand-painted eyes, and he did take me a little while to make, so $30 for him. I have one Baby Della plushie. I usually add some kind of accessory, but this one I'm keeping plain, so I charged $8. Then my holiday bear that I just made yesterday is going to be $45. I have one hoodie bear. This is something I really want to make more before Saturday. I hope I have time. But this hoodie bear is $30. This is one I'm also really on the fence about. I'm thinking anywhere between $30 and $40. Let me know what your thoughts are. The fact that it has a separate hood kind of makes me feel like I should be charging more like $35, but what do you guys think? I mean, he's so cute. He's so unique. Okay, I have this little seal. Oops. I have this little seal, and I'm charging $18 for him. He also has the snowscape eyes that I just made. So I think I would normally charge $15 for something like this, but with the safety eyes, I decided to go with $18. My adorable fawn that I made yesterday, I really looked at her for a while before I decided on a price. I wanted to price her more because she's so cute. She took me a while to make, but I'm charging $30 for her, and I feel pretty confident with that price. Still have quite a few left that I can make. So I still have the rest of today, tomorrow, and Friday, but I have other things that I want to make as well. So I really feel like for a Christmas market, though, these might be a main thing I would want to make. So when I think about making small things, I think, well, why not make that small thing in an ornament? Somebody mentioned that at their market, people were asking them to add a string, like this snowman has a string on it, to the plushie so that you gift it like this, but then they can actually take it out and hang it on the tree without the plastic ball. I thought about that, but then I'd have to get out all that yarn. I maybe can just do white, like I can just go through and do like a white string on all of them. I also might bring white string to the market, and then if somebody says, oh, I really want a string on my ornament, then I can just grab the white yarn, but I don't really need to do it if they don't ask me to. So I think that is the direction I'm gonna go for that. I have one really big squishy penguin, and I'm charging $18 for her, and I have one. I have one little octo in 2 different shades of pink, and I charge $8 for these. I have one little puppy, and this is going to be $12. He's super small and very easy to make. I made the Fable babies this week in one of my Vlogmas days, and I'm charging $18 for these. These take such a long time to make. If I were to charge the price that is based on my time, they would be more like $25, but they're so tiny that I feel like that's a fair price for what you're getting. So $18. I have the bunny, I have the ballerina mouse, and then I have, I think this is a fawn. Wait, let me put her headband on. And a fawn. Okay, that is everything that I have made in the last week, and it's all priced. It's in Square. I updated my inventory and made sure my SKUs were all correct. And my husband just ran the 3 packages to the post office for me, which was really nice. I just went on to AliExpress and ordered my 25mm backs. Thank you, Robin from Naughty Hook Crochet. Thank you, Heather from Cottontail Crafts, for helping me remember where I purchased my safety backs. I, for the life of me, could not remember, and then I even went on to AliExpress, couldn't find them, but thankfully they sent me the link, so I was able to go on. If you purchase 25mm eyes from me in the next week, you will be getting the old white backs, which are okay. I think they actually work fine. occasionally they split. So just so you know, don't order 25 millimeter from me for like a week. So I'm going to go ahead and call this Vlogmas day an end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We just did a bunch of business activities today. Not anything super fun or exciting, but it is necessary to spend a day catching up on these types of projects. I will see you guys in Vlogmas day 12 tomorrow. And tomorrow it's going to be all about market prepping. We're going to do lots of different projects for things that I want to take to the market on Saturday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Bye.